has a Prime Gaming sub available. And
Yes,
if
sir.
you don't use it, I'll be very upset.
But you know what else you'll be very upset if they do use is that new Steve tech that was discovered.
And we're not going to talk about it because it's banned.
We are, exactly. We're going to mention that it's banned here today, right? The fact that Steve can escape hit stun, incredibly broken. They also found that it, can be used off ledge. So insane. We're going to have a conversation about that on Twitter probably in the next couple weeks. But for now, Waffle, we're just sticking to the set.
We're going to be talking about Ice Breath because that is, oh my god, I thought that was going to be the stock there for Just Blue. But it ended up being there. He ended up getting the follow-up anyways. But yeah, a little bit later than I thought it would be.
And I hope you took some Icy's notes as well, right? Because we went from Ryan over to Yosi, the two resident New England ice climbers. Well, two of the three, right? We got Toucan and CT as well. Shout outs to him.
Toucan,
but right now, you're seeing just Yosi play this matchup to perfection. These are two of the best players in Massachusetts. Play all the time at different locals, regionals, monthlies, and Yosi just giving you a masterclass, right? It can be very hard to play around these walls, right? Icy's doesn't have the best tools to deal with them, and as well as that minecart, but once you get in, right, once you get on Steve, how do they get away from you?
Oh, yeah, that was an amazing use of the, he just like baited the minecart there for, from Just Blue. And got the up smash with the Popo. I also just want to mention that I feel like we're seeing the stuff that Ryan was trying to implement in his game versus Unleashed. Really clean combos, getting the kill confirms, getting the reads. It's going really well for Yosi right now. Let's see how Just Blue adapts because we always got to let the other player on the screen adapt. And Just Blue has been insane in brackets recently.
I love that mix-up as well, right? Throwing those icicles over the platform, trying to keep it going, but being in the D-Sync almost going to cost them. However, it does also, because it was only Popo who got put in hit stun, that Blizzard from Nana prevented her from drifting too far and allowed them to stay close enough for the up B to work. Fantastic stuff.
That was a quick 3-stock.
Like, and it was a 3-stock on Steve!
I know, right?
On Steve, and it's not just any Steve, it's Just Blue.
Yes, Just Blue has been insane the last couple weeks. Even saying on Twitter he's top 5 in Massachusetts. I mean, those are big claims, and you got to back that up.
And you know who's a very much, right, one of those top gatekeepers in Massachusetts, right? If you want to get to that top level of play here in New England, one of the matchups you need to learn is ice climbers.
Unfortunately.
And not just any ice climbers, right? We have Ryan, we have Toucan, but you need to learn how to beat Yosi.
Stop scaring away the people who want to move to our region.
People
Stop
move to New England?
Stop telling them about
They just go to Tri-State.
No.
They do.
Stop. You're a Tri-State caster. You can't.
I'm not a Tri-State
like that.
Stop lying to the people. I'm from New England. I am a New England caster till I die. Yeah. And speaking of dying, Yosi trying to pick up right where he left off. Just Blue taking us over to Kalos. And while it's a larger stage, right, you have more room to get away from these ices, reset, create that space. You also have a big, flat stage where you don't have those vertical platforms to get away from them, as well as that big open space being fantastic, allowing them to extend those horizontal desync combos. And, honestly, the stage hasn't looked like it's made a big difference so far.
Yeah, it definitely hasn't made that much of a difference. I mean, Just Blue is already doing better than he was last game.
Though.
And gets a down air. And yeah, I would just like to say, Just Blue did not get any of his punish game going last set. And we're starting to see a little bit more of that this game. And it's starting to just catch Yosi a little bit off guard, get him out of his rhythm, strike a little bit of fear into him, and it's really good adjustments from Just Blue. And now he has a lead, and now he's not forced to approach, which is really important.
And that mix-up, right, between, okay, I'm going to jump here, I can go to platform, I can place a block, I can throw out that minecart low or high as well, right, that extra bit of space to get away. It didn't come out early, but once that first thought came in just off an anvil, right, that wall not allowing you to drift in and mix up to go back, we've really seen this stage kind of start to make a difference. However, it needs to make a little bit more of one. Yosi has been trying to play this much the same, but not able to catch that the movement from Just Blue as much because he can just do it further away.
Yeah. And oh my God! Nana footstool.
But the angle was godlike, right? That slight angling to get the extra float, the A mash coming out from Just Blue to get a little bit of extra reach, extend those Magna hands, find a way back to stage. And even though it was close on the footstool, unfortunately, the only place Nana's going to end up is the Blast Zone herself.
Yeah, you can tell I'm not a competitor when I say Just Blue should have just thrown and died right there for the Twitter clip, for the fans.
Well, he doesn't control Nana. Nana's the AI.
No, I'm saying he shouldn't have up-beat the right angle. He should have done the wrong angle, and it would have been funny.
Just
Yeah.
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 No, that's fair.
But I'm not a competitor. And
But-
oh my God, guess who's a competitor? Yosi,
Normally-
who messed up the combo.
And you know what? Normally you want to put your opponents on Twitter, not get put on Twitter by them. Unfortunately, Nana getting caught on the platform. She didn't run off in time, so they weren't able to get both hits of Blizzard. And getting split up, but being able to cover platform as a result. However, them being synced, right, still with Nana on platform meant she does run off at the worst possible time. And even the fact that there's two ices still playing that really played that Sopo game the entire stock there and still managed to close it out at 88 though, back against the wall. Diamond on deck now, and Waffle, what can Yosi make happen here?
Yosi can make a lot of things happen because both Ice Climbers are still into play. I haven't seen
Oh, no.
very much separation from Just Blue, but Just Blue proving to me that he doesn't need it.
Something,
He'll
something-
just fight both of them.
Something smashes a scripted esports? Something?
Something? No. I don't want to talk about scripting the esports because I
Oh,
don't
you
wanna
don't
lose-
want them to know?
I don't want to lose my job.
Oh, but yeah, I forgot that you're the one who gets paid to write the scripts.
Yeah, I'm here.
I just talk about it.
I'm here to just talk about the video game that is on the screen, whether or not it is scripted or not. Smiley face.
Guys, if you can't tell, we're just joshing around.
no, we're
getting
not.
into.
It's real.
He's lying to the people.
I'm good-
Don't believe him.
if-
Don't believe him. Don't do it.
If
But-
anything happens to me, you know what happened.
Hey, Waffle, this stage, we are here, and despite the Pokemon theme, we're not on PS2. We're on the only other biplat we've got.
But
Small battlefield, a little bit less space, right? Yosi trying to counteract that Kalos pick from game number 2. Say, let's condense it back down, not let you get away, not let you get those walls set up, and just try and keep the pressure on.
Yosi choosing Pokemon music means that he has good taste. Even though he's not on PS2, he knows that Pokemon music slaps. So you go to Pokemon music anyways. But yeah, this is a lot from game 2. Just Blue getting his punish game really well. Yosi not able to get any desync anything. And he's been struggling. And I'd like to see the adjustment made. Again, Just Blue hasn't been doing a good job of separating the Ice Climbers, which means Yosi will always have the chance, as long as both of those characters are on the screen, to make any sort of comeback.
And that face away, right, minecart into the block, bounce back, meant that was so smart because it meant that Just Blue can throw out that minecart, have it sent towards you, but still be facing away to find the back air more consistently. And now has, even despite this much smaller stage, right, managed to find the space, building a whole mound of dirt, or dancing around, right, jumping over that hill back and forth and saying, hey, Yosi, you see this? This is what you've got in front of you because you need to climb this. You need to summit this peak before you can summit this peak
I
of the
love how he
set.
creates his own like obstacles in the map, and then does the he goes over it himself. Like he climbs his own hill.
Yeah,
that he
well,
created.
both these characters, right, have the ability, like, climb mountains constantly in their games, but only one of them is able to build them as well. Steve just swinging back and forth as Just Blue tries to separate these ices, find the stock, the desync, though, gonna rack on some big damage. The corner situation gonna result in the stock, and Yosi just managing to somehow find a mile when given an inch, close it on out, and bring this one right back to even,
Yeah,
Waffle.
that was an amazing kill confirmed there from Yosi. Somehow saving Nana there in the corner, that was insane.
But
Took
calling out
a little bit of percent for it, but he got it back anyways. And now we are at even footing here. Let's see what Yosi can do. Yep, Just Blue just resetting back to the corner.
And what's important there as well, right? These moves, that Blizzard gonna deal a little bit less damage now, because if you didn't know, using a move to hit block actually stales it, Waffle. So, it's something to keep in mind because it can make all the difference in close sets like this. Now, though, you're down to the Sopo, only one friend left.
But you
all the way
are
at
at
ledge, you got to find your way back, Waffle. And I mean, Just Blue can just keep you on the reaction here. You can't roll away. You're caught in the
my
TNT
God.
between a rock
And he
and a
goes
hard
up
place.
there with the up tilt.
Are you kidding?
Is that the first time up tilt has ever killed as Steve?
It's not the first, but it's certainly close to it. And speaking of, it's going to pick up right where it left
up
off.
That
He
is-
went up. He was caught DIing up too, right?
Yeah.
Like, definitely you don't expect Steve to go out there like that. And I mean, it was so fantastic. Unfortunately, though, Nana, somehow you go down, go out, find it at the last possible second. A little bit of a desync, but gonna resync them. That being said, even that combined up air is so strong, not gonna find the stock just quite. And Waffle closing it out there.
With the forward
Yosi
air.
has one more chance. Do you think he can make it happen?
Both Ice Climbers are on the screen, so of course I think he can make it happen. He has to be wary of the minecart. That is what Just Blue has been getting the most of his openings with. Because he most of the time you can't dodge with both Ice Climbers on the minecart. He's trapping one, and it's really setting Yosi off his rhythm.
Yep.
So if he can avoid that, he can do a
That
great
setup
job.
was so smart, right? The anvil saying, hey, Yosi, you're going to call this out, right? You saw it before, but I'm going to set up the second block in that minecart back and forth as well. So even if you call it out, you then jump over the minecart, right? You have to land at some point, and it's going to be bouncing back and forth, so it's still going to catch you anyways. And Just Blue is starting to get really creative, show these tricks out one at a time here in this game 3, right? Pulling out all the stops in the matchup, saying, hey, Ryan's already in losers. I don't intend to go down there, see any more ices here today. So I'm going to just put out everything I've got in this matchup, send you down to the blast zone and back to the mines with Nana.
And that's what I'm talking about. If Popo avoids the minecart, sometimes Nana is not quick enough to react, and manages going all the way off the off the blast zone, off the stage, saying, see you later. Good luck, Popo. You got this. 143%. Maybe Yosi can do it. If you're a Yosi fan, you're really nervous right now.
Also, Waffle, did you see that? The crouch cancel there on that anvil, allowing Sopo to survive at 140. We just saw a single icy, not a heavy character, or unfortunately, right, didn't live too much longer.